a mountain to
A sight for Smurf eyes. All my little Smurfs busy at harvest time. Lazy!
Oh, coming, Papa Smurf!
Why aren't you helping with the harvest?
Oh, well, I was going to, Papa Smurf, but I had this terrible Smurf ache, and my back hurt, and my stomach was icky, and like that.
Well, now that you're rested, go fetch some water.
Yes, Papa Smurf.
Shoot. I sure could use a drink.
So could we, but Lazy never brought the water.
He didn't? Oh, I'll bet he's off sleeping again. And when I find him, I'm going to give him a piece of my Smurf. Because no one fools Papa Smurf and gets away with... Yeah! Go to the forest and Smurf some firewood.
Yes, Papa Smurf.
Good idea, Papa Smurf. There's no room for loafers, I always say.
And Greedy can help, too. He needs the exercise.
Wow, a perfect spot for a nap. A quick rest, and I'll get right back to work.
Lazy.
Now what? Who are you?
I am Cicero, and you, my friend, are overworked.
I'll say.
You need a vacation, and I have just the place for you.
Well, wait a minute. What place?
Paradise, of course, where there is no work, no responsibility, and nobody to tell you what to do. Oh, you love it.
Well,
Lazy! Lazy!
Okay, I'll go, but just for a few minutes.
That's the spirit. Right this way.
There he is. Lazy, where have you been? We have work to do.
Come on.
Oh, you see that? Lazy Smurf right through that waterfall.
We have to rescue him. You go see where he went, Sweetie, while I, keep an eye on the firewood.
No way! After you, Brady.
Wait, let's discuss the Smurf. Oh.
Wow.
Wow!
Welcome to paradise. I am Bacchus, your host. Whatever you desire here is yours to enjoy.
Oh, boy! Thanks, Mr. Bacchus!
Yeah, thanks a lot.
But we can't stay here. We have firewood to gather, and...
Firewood? Take all you want.
And Papa Smurf said never talk to strangers.
But you're among friends now.
And Papa Smurf's gonna be real mad if...
Oh, don't be such a party Smurfer.
Yeah, Brainy. Relax a little.
You Smurfs have fun, for life is short.
I've slept in every bed here, and I can't sleep another wink.
I can't eat another crumb.
And I'm bored.
Oh, me too.
Me too.
Me three. You, Mr. Bacchus.
Bacchus, what can I do for you? More pillows? More pastries?
More excitement.
We're bored.
Yeah, me too.
So am I. Let's play a game.
How about hide and hunt, boss? That's a good game.
Hide and hunt? I never heard of it.
Oh, it's fun. You Smurfs go hide, and Cicero and I will hunt. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Perfect. He'll never find us here.
I hope not. All that running around wore me out.
8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here we come. Oh, they want excitement. We'll give them excitement.
You see 'em, boss?
No, but I have a feeling they're right over there.
Yow!
Lazy!
I only heard 2 voices, boss.
I must be losing my touch.
Lazy, help us!
Oh, would you two quit fooling around?
Get us out of here!
I'll never get a nap. How did you fall in there anyway?
I don't know.
It just kind of happened.
Sure it did. Come on, let's find a better hiding spot.
Surprise! Surprise! What? I missed them. Where'd they go?
Don't worry, boss. They can't be far away.
Yes, yes. I'll bet they're right over there.
They'll never find us here.
Look out! Oh,
Hey, what's the big idea?
it wasn't us.
That you moved.
Sure, and I'm moving too, to a quieter hiding place.
Hey, wait for us!
Now I gotcha. Escape again. I'm getting angry.
Easy, boss. Easy. You will find them this time for sure.
Yes, I will. Because no matter where they're hiding, this time I'll get them.
No!
Aha! I found you!
Come on, here's a way out!
It sure looks dangerous.
This game has gone too far. Come, Cicero. It's time to stop playing with these Smurfs and prepare for dinner!
You're right, this place is dangerous.
Hey, can't be all that bad. I smell home cooking.
Message from Bacchus. Here's tonight's special menu.
I see we're having guests for dinner.
Hey, that's us.
Oh, yes. Bacchus wants souffle a la Smurf.
Souffle
us, Smurf.
That's us, all right.
Well, let's get out of here.
Going somewhere?
Not us.
Good, because now the party is over. It's time to pay the bill.
But pay. But we thought it was for free.
Free! You little fools! Someone has to cook my food and cut my wood and tend my gardens, don't they? Well then, since you are too small to do any of those things, there's only one place left for you. On my dinner plate. No! Oh! Don't let them escape!
We won't, boss.
No! You will never escape, Smurfs. Never! Powers that be, listen to me. Stop those Smurfs before they break free.
Hey, let me go. Help! Wait for me. Brainy, Brainy, wait for me.
looking all over for you. Papa Smurf sent me back at sundown.
Yeah, we're late.
Oh, am I glad to see you?
You are?
We did it, Smurfs. We got ready for winter in the Smurf of time. And we couldn't have done it without every Smurf's help. Lacey, you're the only Smurf still awake. Why haven't you drifted off to Dreamland, too?
I've already been to Dreamland, Papa Smurf, and it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Lazy Smurf. There is more to life than sleeping. Up, up! The early bird catches the worm, and a rolling stone gathers no more. I get no respect. You should cheer up, Grouchy Smurf, and live each day to the fullest. Don't dwell on the negative side of... stand... Happy. I was just going to say that, the mind also needs exercise, and I strongly suggest that... When the only thing Smurfs respect is brawn, and tough being the brains of the outfit... There must be a way to earn the other Smurfs' respect. I just know I'll Smurf up something brilliant. After all, among all the Smurfs, my mind is the sharpest, keenest, and most alert.
Who's that?
Big Mouth! Help! Help! Help, Big Mouth!
Maybe Smurfs have goodies to fill Big Mouth's empty stomach.
Big Mouth is coming! Big Mouth is coming! Big Mouth is coming!
Big Mouth smell goodies. Big Mouth see goodies. Big Mouth take goodies.
Mr. Big Mouth, that's our winter supply of food. I order you to put it back. Oh. On second thought, help yourself.
Oh, that nasty old Big Mouth! He took all of our stores! He should be ashamed!
Yes, the first snow is due any day, and if we don't restock immediately, we're going to go hungry this winter.
This is all your fault, Brainy Smurf. You led Big Mouth to the village. Now no Smurf will ever respect me. Unless I could become real strong and somehow get the food back from Big Mouth. I'll show them Brainy Smurf has brawn as well as brains. This is gonna take more exercise than I can take. I need to do this fast. Papa Smurf's magic books. I bet one of them has a formula for making me strong. Nothing. I've been through all Papa Smurf's books. Except one. Ah, strength formulas. There's gotta be one in here. Strong, stronger, super strong. This formula guarantees the user a super strength far beyond that of normal beings. This is it. Again, try. It's just gotta work. What's the use? I'll never be strong. Huh? It worked! It worked! Now I'll get our food back from Big Mouth and show all these Smurfs.
Ooh, what's it say, Papa Smurf?
Dear Papa Smurf, I'm going to get our food back from Big Mouth. Signed, Brainy, Super Smurf. This doesn't look good.
What, Papa Papa Smurf?
Brainy used a potion from this book that gave him super strength. But he doesn't know it lasts for only 2 hours.
And he's going after Big Mouth.
Oh, poor Brainy.
Quickly, we have to stop him.
There's more to this flying than I thought, but nothing can hold down Super Smurf. Now I'm really flying. Ah! That must be Big Mouth's house.
Faster, my little Smurfs, faster, faster!
Hey, Big Mouth!
Who here? Hey, what Smurf want?
Not Smurf, Super Smurf!
Go away. Me eating.
Quiet! This food belongs to the Smurfs, and you can't have it. Papa Smurf always says that... You've got to be faster than that, Big Mouth. Stand up and fight like an ogre.
Big Mouth flatten Smurf like yummy pancake.
Not Smurf, Super Smurf.
I hope we're not too late. Brainy won't stand a chance against that ogre.
Super Smurf! Sweet dream.
All right, now Big Mouth mad.
What's that? The end of Brainy?
Quickly, follow me.
Oh, boo. Poor Brainy. How will we ever save him, Papa Smurf?
I'm working on it, Smurfette.
Look out! Brainy did that.
Come on, we have to find him.
Brainy! I did it, Papa Smurf. I got all our food back. It's right here in this sack.
Brainy, there's something I have to tell you about.
You should have seen me, Papa Smurf. I was incredible. I was...
Brainy, listen. That strength formula is...
Oh, Papa Smurf. Here comes Big Mouth.
I say we take the food and get out of here. Beavy's right. We should get out of here.
Not yet, Papa Smurf. I've got to teach Big Mouth a lesson.
Brainy, you're losing your strength.
No, I'm not, Papa Smurf. Really, I'm not. I'm just as strong as... ever. Well, it could be worse. Winter's still a week away. I know because... All right. So we'll have an early winter. Papa Smurf, if I only had more super strength formula, I'm absolutely sure I could... Smurf that, Brainy!
Brainy, that formula causes more problems than it solves.
Look, Big Mouth's gonna eat our food.
Not if I can help it. Hi, big fella.
Huh?
Ta-da! Here I am.
What Smurf want?
Oh, you big silly. I'm not a Smurf. I'm a Smurfette. Like what you see?
No.
Oh, Mr. Big Mouth, if you only knew how very, very much we blue little Smurfs need that food.
Big Mouth needs food too.
Oh, of course you do. You're so big and strong. But think of all the little starving Smurfs.
Little starving Smurfs?
Yeah. Teensy weensy little blue Smurfs crying out in the cold dark night for food that isn't there.
That make Big Mouth sad.
You stole our food, you bad boy.
Yeah.
You're a very naughty ogre, aren't you?
Bad ogre.
And you're gonna give us all our food back, aren't you?
No.
Hefty!
I'll get her, Papa Smurf.
Never mind, Hefty. I still have some strength left.
I wouldn't want you to strain yourself, Brainy.
Don't worry, I won't.
I'll catch her.
Oh, Papa Smurf. Thank you. Mwah.
Boy, am I hungry. And I'm cold.
Oh, how will we ever get our food back?
I don't know, Smurfette.
Papa Smurf, I know how to get our food back.
You do? Let's hear it, Brady.
Oh, guess who coming to dinner? Me! 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 Mud soup good! Huh? What rocks doing there? Big Mouth love rocks dipped in slime. Rocks nice and crispy.
I have to admit, Brady, those rocks were a Smurfy idea.
Oh, thank you, Papa Smurf. Mine wins out over matter every time, I always say. And Smurf!
Brady!
Ravage the land as never before. Total destruction from mountain to shore.
And the great knights of the Round Table were the most virtuous and courageous of all. In fact, I wrote an ode to a knight. Oh, night so cold, in the night so cold. What is...
I could have been the greatest knight of all if I wasn't a Smurf.
What's wrong with being a Smurf?
Oh, nothing. But have you ever seen a Smurf knight?
I hate nights and days.
There's no maiden I couldn't rescue, no dragon I couldn't slay, no...
Oh, look!
A bridge over the river, Smurf! Come on!
I hate fires.
I'll, tell Papa Smurf.
Smurf some more water on that tree, Hefty! Clumsy! It's flaming up on your left!
My left? The left, Clumsy, the left.
Oh!
Not funny, Clumsy.
Faster! Faster! We need more water! Smurf it up, Brady!
I hate fires.
Yeah, go!
Oh, boy, that was some fire. I'm so tired. I could go to... How did that terrible fire start, Papa Smurf?
I don't know, Smurfette. I am just glad it didn't reach the village. That's a fire alarm! The village, quickly! Andy, Hefty, get the fire truck. The rest form a line from the well. Oh!
Oh, gee,
thank you, Clumsy, for putting out my beard.
Huh? Oh, right. Anytime, Papa Smurf. All my chemicals, my books. Look out, Papa Smurf!
What in Smurf's name started these fires?
Well, whoever it was, I'd like to teach him a few things. I'd like to...
Papa Smurf! Papa Smurf, come quick! Look what I found! What kind are they?
These are the footprints of a dragon.
A dragon?
And it could return any time. We must have an emergency meeting. These books are all I saved from my laboratory, and without my potions and formulas, our village has little protection from the dragon. So, we must start building our new armament now.
What we really need is a knight to protect us, Papa Smurf.
Yes, Poet, but I don't know of any knights that would protect the Smurf.
Oh, yes.
Are you serious, Hefty?
Abso-Smurfly. Would someone tell me what we're waiting for? I'm missing my beauty sleep.
Oh, did Butter Smurf say...
I hate waiting.
Hefty just said to be here and that it was important.
Lady and gentle Smurfs, may I present the Hefty!
Hefty, what are you doing?
I am going to slay the dragon.
Slay the dragon? Slay the dragon? Hefty, have you gone stark raving Smurf? You're no match for a big, nasty old dragon.
Ha! You mean he's no match for me?
This is a joke, right, Hefty? Tell me it's a joke.
It's no joke. I'm going to save the village from the dragon.
Be careful, Hefty.
And remember, don't tell Papa Smurf.
We promise, Hefty.
Now, how do I find the dragon? He probably heard I was coming and it scared him off. Then again, maybe he didn't hear I was coming. Look out, Mr. Dragon. Here comes Hefty. All right, Hefty. Let's see how brave you really are. Meow! Meow! Smurf up to it, Hefty. You're only a little Smurf. A 3 apples high, blue-faced Smurf. You'll never be a real knight. When I get back to the village, all the Smurfs are gonna laugh. Oh, Smurf is me. What'll I do? Ooh, what's that? A knight. A real knight. Achoo! I wonder if he would protect the Smurf. There's only one way to find out.
They still be after me. A hideout is what I need. Not even enough to buy myself a meat pie. What I wouldn't give for a good meal and a bit of grog.
Excuse me, Mr. Knight.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Me, Hefty Smurf.
Blimey, a talking mouth.
I'm not a mouse. I'm a Smurf.
A Smurf? Are you alone?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Are you a real knight?
Of course. I'm Sir Lancelot of the King's Round Table.
A knight of the Round Table?
Very same.
Oh, then you probably wouldn't be interested in a job.
What kind of a job, my little friend?
Protecting my village.
Is your village well hidden?
Oh, yes, sir. No one can find our village.
What of food and drink?
All you want.
Yeah, then I accept.
Oh, thank you, Sir Lancelot. Thank you.
Amazing. Hasn't Papa Smurf told you? Papa Smurf! Papa Smurf!
Smurfs, this is Sir Lancelot, Knight of the Round Table.
Whoa!
And he's going to protect our village from the dragon.
Hooray!
Dragon? You never mentioned a dragon.
Oh, you know, he's just one of the ordinary fire-breathing kind. No problem for you, Sir Lancelot.
Hooray! Oh, Papa Smurf! Isn't he absolutely wonderful? Hi, Greenie. What you making?
Delicious, mouth-watering cakes, Smurfette.
Ooh, could you make one for little old me? I want to give one to Sir Lancelot.
Sorry, Smurfette, but these are all for Sir Lancelot. I think he's the smurfiest.
Hi, poet. What you doing? Creating, Smurfette. Creating. Ooh, could you do me a big favor and write me a poem for Sir Lancelot? Oh, no. I'm already giving him a poem. It's called Ode to the Night.
How's that, Sir Lancelot?
I'd say that was perfect, Shorty.
Handy. My name's Handy. Anything else I can do for you?
Yes. Knock all the dents out of my armor.
Hey, Andy, what Smurf thing are you doing?
Sir Lancelot wants me to knock out the dents.
But he wants me to shine it.
Knocking out dents is more important.
Hey, Andy, stop, stop.
My cakes! My beautiful cakes!
Actually, old chap, perhaps tomorrow would be a better day to hunt the dragon. I'm tired from my journey.
But that's what you said yesterday, Sir Lancelot.
Yes, well, it was a long journey.
Andy! Patsy! Where is every Smurf? Now that I know where they are.
Ah, this is the life.
When are you gonna fight the dragon, Sir Lancelot?
Soon, Shorty, soon. But first I must rest up. Vanquishing a dragon takes great strength and courage.
Oh! Something tells me this knight isn't all he says he is.
Here, Mr. Knight.
For me? What is it?
It's a surprise.
Sir Lancelot, no!
My Smurf-berry surprise.
Sorry about that, Jokey. No Smurf is perfect.
Enough! Enough! I want to sleep now.
I called this secret meeting because our village could be attacked again at any time by the dragon. But I'm here to talk to you about Sir Lancelot. I believe he is not a knight at all, but a common thief and a coward,
Huh?
who has no intention of ever fighting the dragon.
But Papa Smurf!
Wait, Hefty, hear me out. I have a plan that will tell us the truth about Sir Lancelot. We'll build a fake dragon to attack the village. And what our so-called knight does will tell us the truth about him. We'll get to work on our plan first thing in the morning.
A plan, is it? Well, blimey. I'll just see about that. Hefty, how would you like to be my knight's apprentice?
Knight's apprentice?
Yes, which means you must be virtuous and honorable and always tell the truth.
Always tell the truth?
Otherwise, you can never become a knight.
Oh.
All right, Clumsy, pull that lever on the right. Okay, Handy. No, Clumsy, the lever on the right, the right.
Okay, Handy. That's a Smurfy-looking dragon, Handy.
I'm just testing him now, Papa Smurf. Anytime, Clumsy. Lazy, let's hear the roar. as you can see, Papa Smurf, I've got some rough spots to iron out. But it'll be ready to go this afternoon.
Very good, Handy. Well, if that dragon ever shows up again, we'll be ready, with or without Sir Lancelot.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, Smurfette. Papa Smurf said to keep the fake dragon a secret. But now that I'm a knight's apprentice, I feel like,
You should tell Sir Lancelot.
yeah.
Hefty, you have to do what Papa Smurf says. Papa knows best.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh.
That's the way, Hefty. You'll make a chipper of a knight. You're brave, honorable, you always tell the truth.
No, I don't, Sir Lancelot.
You?
It's a secret.
I can't tell you about the fake dragon.
A fake dragon, eh? So, they're putting me to a little test, huh? Don't worry, Hefty. I'll pass with flying colors. Hurry it up, Hefty. I've got a dragon to slay.
Here, Sir Lancelot.
I'm ready. Bring on the bloody dragon.
You're not gonna hurt it, are you, Sir Lancelot?
Hurt it? Of course not. I just want to scare it a little and teach them a lesson.
They're ready. Brainy, you're on.
Don't worry, Papa Smurf. I won't let you down. You can always count on me, Papa Smurf. I always say,
Go, Brainy.
yes, Papa Smurf.
Smurfette, tell the others to get ready and listen for the alarm bell.
Yes, Papa Smurf.
I hope I'm right.
Sir Lancelot! Sir Lancelot! The dragon's coming!
The what?
The dragon! The dragon! You've got to save us, Sir Lancelot! Oh, it's a disaster! Oh, it's terrible!
But of course I will.
You will? I mean, oh, you will!
Hefty, my sword.
Oh!
Wait here, my little friends, whilst I slay this dastardly dragon.
Hey, maybe he really is a Knight of the Round Table.
Not maybe, he is.
Turn right, clumsy.
Right-handed!
Right, clumsy, right.
Yeah, right!
Lazy, get ready to roar.
Lazy!
Oh, yeah.
Is the fire breath ready, Greedy? No problem. What's this? Good roar, Lazy.
What?
What are we stopping for?
We bumped into a big scaly tree.
Scaly tree?
Better make that a big scaly dragon.
Let's Smurf out of here. Here they come. Get ready. Ah, I look perfect. All right, my little Smurfs. You know what to do. Make it look real.
It's the dragon!
Help! Help! The dragon's coming! Smurf for your lives!
I hate dragons.
No, no, the dragon! Oh, please, spare me, great scaly beast! Let's not overdo it, Vanity.
Come on, you miserable lizard. You finally met your match.
Am I wrong? Impossible. I'm hardly ever wrong. Watch where you're smurfing, Handy! Handy, is that you? Papa Smurf, that's the real dragon! I must warn my Smurf. Oh, what was that? Oh! Run, my little Smurf! That dragon is real! Real? Smurf for your lives! The dragon's real! Ah, let me out of here!
Hefty! The dragon, it's real! Papa Smurf says!
Oh, no! Sir right, it's not a fake, it's real!
Real? You mean
Look out!
real? Blimey! Let me out of here!
He really isn't a knight! He's nothing but a coward!
Hefty, look out!
Don't worry, Smurfette. I'll protect you.
Oh, Hefty, be careful!
Ready, aim, fire!
Here, Mr. Dragon, it's just your bride!
I've got to get him out of the village, or he'll destroy the whole place. You're nothing but a big pile of scale, Dragon! Smurf me if you can! Smurfette, tell Papa Smurf to open the dam when I reach the bridge!
Okay, Hefty.
This is the end of the line, big fella! Time for you to cool off!
Oh, poor Hefty. He sacrificed himself for us.
He was a brave Smurf.
Hefty! What happened?
We thought you were dead.
I dub thee Sir Hefty, Knight of the Smurf Table. 3 cheers for Hefty. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray!
Ravage the land as never before. Total destruction from mountain to shore. It's nearly done, Azrael. Behold, Azrael, my latest stroke of evil genius. This will turn me into something those sniveling Smurfs can't resist. A Smurfberry patch. Just the place to snare a Smurf. Now, a little bit of this.
Oh, that sounded just like a baby. What's the baby doing in the forest? Oh, goodness me, a baby Smurf. Oh, where in the world
take you home and feed you some yummy spring Smurf berries. Yoo-hoo, everybody! Yoo-hoo! Look what I found in the forest!
A baby Smurf?
Where do baby Smurfs come from, Brainy? Huh? Well, baby Smurfs come from, well, this is certainly a ridiculous question.
Isn't he just the cutest thing in the world?
Cute? I don't think he's cute.
I agree. In fact, he's kind of ugly.
He is not ugly, Brainy. He's just, well, unique looking.
Yes, he's certainly not as Smurfy as I am, but still, I must admit, he is unique looking.
Well, I think he's very Smurfy, and I'm gonna make him a present.
Somebody say present? Yeah. Oh.
I'll get some Smurfberry jam.
I've got an extra blanket.
Well, Smurf some flowers.
I hate baby Smurfs. Goodsy, goodsy, go.
Come, baby Smurf. It's nap time. Now I'll fix you some nice warm Smurfberry juice.
No, Grouchy, there is something very familiar about this baby Smurf. What is it about him?
Goodsy, go. Oh, don't touch me, you... I mean,
Maybe I'll remember. Let's go, Grouchy. Baby Smurf needs his rest.
Oh, what's baby drinking? No. What is this yuck? Oh, it smells like poison. And poor baby almost drank it.
Do you empty-headed... I mean, goo-goo.
Baby Smurfs. Nothing about baby Smurfs.
Essence of wormwood. In a flash, I'll be my normal, unlovable old self again.
What? Is some Smurf there? What's Smurfing on here? Well, look at this. Who could have Smurfed such a mess? I thought I locked this cabinet. There, that does it.
Oh, I must think of something else. What's this? Aha! The rare cactus Petrificus. Now that gives me a most wicked idea.
Good morning, Vanity. Didn't you hear me, Vanity? I said good morning, and I think it's extremely rude not to... Vanity?
1, 2, 3.
Hefty, did you hear what happened to Vanity and Brainy? They're... petrified.
What's Smurfing on around here? I don't know, but I don't want to catch it.
But it inspires me to write an ode to petrification. To stand still atop a windy hill. Maybe I'll change that to an ode to getting out of here.
Oh, boo-hoo! Papa Smurf! Something terrible has happened!
What's wrong, Smurfette?
Some awful, terrible thing is turning all the Smurfs to stone!
To stone? Smurf is me. What about baby Smurf?
I don't know! I can't find him anywhere!
Come on, let's get to the bottom of this. These poor Smurfs. Quick, bring them to my lab. I must find a cure. Great Smurf! Someone's been in here. Oh, no. My cactus Petrificus. That's what's petrifying my Smurfs. But who's doing it?
I hate petrified Smurfs. I hate runaway wheelbarrows, too.
Now what?
At this rate, it will take years to petrify all these miserable Smurfs. I need a way to blow them all up at once. That's it. I'll blow them all up. Soon, this village will be nothing but a pile of brewed dirt. At precisely 7 o'clock, the sun will set on these miserable Smurfs for the last time.
Baby Smurf, where are you?
Oh, that meddling wench.
Baby! Huh? What's that? Oh, Baby Smurf, what are you doing?
I'm blowing all you vile little Smurfs to smithereens.
Gargamel! Help! Let me out of here!
Yes, this should do it.
Papa Smurf, Baby's gone. Oh, boo! We can't Smurf in anywhere. All we found was this.
Just as I suspected. It was Baby Smurf all along.
But he's just a baby.
That wasn't a baby. That was Gargamel.
Gargamel!
Did we give every Smurf the antidote?
Oh, I think so, Papa Smurf.
It won't be long now.
Did you hear?
Baby is Gargamel. Baby.
No, but I knew. Ode to petrification. Lazy. Papa Smurf.
Ah, Papa Smurf, Baby's got a bomb.
A bomb? Baby Smurfed a bomb?
Mm-hmm. It's in the well.
Here we go. A few more seconds and kapooey. No more Smurfs. 3, 2, 1, and presto. What happened to that miserable bomb? Goodness me, where's my bomb? Oops. Oh, I hate Smurfs.
Bye-bye, Gargamel.
Oh, well, home at last. Stay away from me, you fool cat! No, no! Oswego, you numbskull! It's me, Gargamel! There it is, my counter spell. Ah. What are you looking at? Azrael, you feline fool! How dare you attack me? Oh, never mind. At least I don't have to look like a disgusting Smurf anymore. How mortifying. Now, where did I put those bad luck charms? I can't find them. I thought I put them over here. No.
Nobody outwits Agatha the Witch and gets away with it. And that includes those horrid little Smurfs. They made a fool of me. They destroyed my magic locket. They even robbed me of one of my 9 lives. But luckily, I have 8 more in which to get my revenge. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Blast of bat breath. A dash of toad spit. And voila! It's ready. Here's to the Smurfs and their downfall. I did it. I'm a Smurf. Whoopee! Oh, in a perfect transformation. Oh, except I haven't got a tail. Drat. I just have to make one. Oh, my. Oh, this isn't going to be easy. should do for starters. I'll just add a splash of color. There. Now a spot of blue. And presto! At last I'm perfect. Now, all I have to do is find one Smurf. But where? Of course, a sarsaparilla field. It's a disgustingly sweet-smelling place, sure to attract disgustingly sweet Smurfs.
Hum-de-dee-da-dum-de-doo. A Smurf of beauty is a joy forever.
Oh, brother. Hello, fellow Smurf.
Oh, hi. Have some sarsaparilla leaf.
Oh, yes, sure. This is terrible. Terribly good, that is.
Say, didn't you love smurfing with Papa Smurf at the Smurf Yester Smurf?
Huh? Oh, yes, of course I did. What in the world is he talking about?
Well, we'd better smurf back to the village.
The village? Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
Places, everybody, places.
Oh, boy, it's time to celebrate the Smurf Smurf.
And time for me to celebrate my revenge.
You there, Smurf. Where are you going?
Oh, I was just,
Get back in line. The celebration is about to start. All right, Smurfs. Hit it.
Tra-la-la. What? Sorry.
Hold it. You were snorting instead of smurfing.
Oh, was I?
You'd better go elsewhere, Snorty Smurf, until you learn to stop causing trouble.
Stop causing trouble? But I've only just begun. Aha! Not bad. A little poison root rot should spice things up considerably.
Come and get it. Boy, I'm starving. Sure am hungry. I hate hungry. Eat hearty, Smurfs.
Aren't you having any, Snorty?
Oh, no thanks. I'm not very hungry. Must be slow working poison. You sure you're all feeling okay?
A twinkly, Snorty Smurf. We're worried about you.
You're so jittery. And you're not eating.
Now, open wide.
No, please. I'm on a low poison diet. Oh, I mean, I think I just need a breath of stale air. I must find out what went wrong. Dirty laundry. Oh. What a washout. But I'll get them yet. I will. How can I make this a bridge over troubled waters?
Snorty Smurf, I got a surprise for you.
For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Why? You little Smurf, Alec! I'm going to... Wait. He just gave me a brilliant idea.
My dear little Smurfs, this is indeed a grand occasion. It's thanks to your hard Smurf we were able to smurf this Smurf of art, which will finally allow us to smurf to the other side.
If I never hear the word Smurf again, it will be too soon.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Toodaloo, my little blue suckers!
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Oh! Some sneaky, dishonest little Smurf must have sabotaged my sabotage!
Hey, Snorty, what are you doing over there? Come on!
I must find another plan. I must. Oh, help! Burn! Help! Save me!
I'll save you, Snorty!
Help! Help! Save me! Help! Help!
Grab a hold of this rope, Hefty. All right, Smurfs. Pull! Pull! Pull!
Are you all right?
Smurf it easy.
What could have possibly caused the bridge to collapse? Smurfs, I have some shocking news. Today's accident on the bridge was no accident. There is a Smurf among us.
A
Smurf? Who could possibly Smurf such a thing?
Getting dangerous around here. I better plot my revenge elsewhere.
Oh, gosh, somebody lost their tail. Uh-oh. Woo! It, wasn't me. Oh, Papa Smurf, is this your tail?
Tail? Name of the Smurf. The Smurf among us is a fake Smurf. Turn around. Ouch!
Why'd you pinch me?
You see, your tail was real. A fake Smurf, but not of you. Now quickly, call the others.
I've got it. Tonight, while everyone's asleep, I'll burn the village down.
Snorty, come quick. Papa Smurf has something important to tell us.
Smurfs, there is an imposter among us. A fake Smurf with a fake tail.
Uh-oh.
Is your tail real?
Are you a fake Smurf?
Hey, Snorty, turn around.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
Hey, stop! It's a fake Smurf! Hey, come out!
Open up!
You in there! Who are you?
I am Hogatha, the wicked but ravishing witch. I'm making a magic brew to return me to normal. Then I'll stamp you out. I'll squash you all.
Hurry! We must break the door down.
A few more blasts of toad spit and... It's ready!
We're too late.
I've got you now, you little blue Badinskis. Wait a minute. You're all so tall.
No, it's you who are small.
Stay away from me. Oh!
Quick, Smurf her before she gets away.
Wait! I can explain everything. I didn't mean all those nasty little things I said. I was only kidding. I just wanted to be one of you. Don't you believe your dear old Aunt Agatha? No! Look, can't we go to my place and discuss this over some nice warm hemlock and chalky chip cookies?
Oh, gee, maybe we should. But then again, maybe we shouldn't. All right, Agatha. This is the end of the line.
Oh, no, please. You'll never hear my snort in the village again. I promise.
Never cross this line again, you troublemaking witch. Now be gone. And may your shrunken size be a lesson to you to mend your evil ways.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. They haven't seen the last of me. I still have plenty of lives left, you know. I'll get even. I'll get even.
a mountain to
Let's see. How Smurfy it is for such as we to be as Smurfy as...
Poet, look what you smurf.
Oh, sorry, Hefty, but that inspires me. Ode to a Stripe.
Voilà. A fantastic work of art. Le table de Clumsy. Oh, hi, Painter. Whoa!
Clumsy, what are you... Hey!
Oh, sorry, Hefty. Look out, Clumsy. Oh, Clumsy, you clumsy fuel. You ruined the masterpiece. What's a fuel? You are a fuel.
Go smurf your masterpiece someplace else, Painter. This is your fault.
This is my fault? Then I will stay here no more.
A paintbrush is a Smurfy thing. It always...
Smurf back to work, Poet.
I can't work when I'm inspired. Papa Smurf, how can I write my poetry when all the Smurfs keep yelling at me?
And how can I paint the masterpieces? Well, there is a time and Smurf for everything, my little Smurfs. I know. Do your work this morning, and this afternoon we'll have an art fair to display your paintings and poems.
Oh, thank you, Papa Smurf.
Merci, Papa Smurf.
An apple is a Smurfy thing, all bright and red. Unless it falls upon your head. Of course, it must not be forgotten how yucky it is when it's rotten. An apple is a Smurfy thing to set before a king. And that is why I say to you, when you eat a squishy worm, how it makes your stomach squirm. Well, I can see I'm not appreciated. Oh.
Very interesting.
Not very Smurfy to me.
What is it?
Well, it's no, I don't know. It's...
Oh, that's nice, Painter. Who is she?
Who is she? Why, she is you, Smurfette.
Me?
No, that's not Smurfette. She doesn't smile like that.
I hate smiles like that.
Well, then don't look at it like that.
Fuels!
What's the fuel?
Well, Bunny, how do you like the masterpiece?
The blue pants are definitely wrong. Papa Smurf says Smurfs never smurf blue pants. And when Papa Smurf says,
Bleu pants? I'll show you bleu pants, you turkey!
I think I've been framed. I hate modern art.
Fuels! Nobody understands us, poet.
We's right.
I wish we could float away like that swan,
Yeah, think of the freedom he has.
swimming to distant lands.
With no Smurfs to bother him. Peter, that's it. We'll run away to a distant land.
Ah, oui! Well, we can create the masterpieces.
And the poem.
The one problem, how will we get there?
We can take one of the boats.
Ah, oui, I will get my things.
And I'll compose a note for Papa Smurf. I'll call it, Farewell, Cruel Smurfs. How Smurfy doth the river flow, and we don't even have to row. Woof! Watch where you're steering, Painter.
Who cares about the steering? I am painting the masterpiece. Go steer.
Me? I'm composing Ode to a River.
Well, I'm painting the river, and the picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah? Well, I can describe your picture in the one word. Ugly.
You are the turkey!
Oh, yeah?
Oui,
Says you.
you have no visual sense. You are a complete cretin.
Oh, my aching bones. There must be a storm brewing.
Papa Smurf! Papa Smurf! Handy found this note from Poet and Painter. They've run away, Papa Smurf!
Smurf is me. They're headed for Storm Island. And with a storm coming, they may never get there. Come on, Smurfette. We've got to stop them. Painter and Poet have run away and are in grave danger. I need volunteers to rescue them.
Oh,
Well, I'll go. I like Poet and Painter, even if they are a little strange.
Me too.
We'll go too, right, Brainy? Huh? Where are we going, Brainy? Well, I'll certainly go. This village needs more works of art besides just me.
I'll go, Papa Smurf.
I hate going. Good. Now there's no time to waste. Get smurfing. Faster, my little Smurfs, faster! We've got to find them before that storm hits.
Oh, good to be on the briny surf, away from forest and stinking Smurf. I hope I catch a big fat fish, for it will make a tasty dish.
Here we are, Peter. The Great Smurf Lake.
Then it is time to put up the sail.
A Smurfy idea. How do we do that?
Well, I do not know. I thought you knew. Affaire, you puel!
Fuel? What's a... Hey!
Watch what you are doing, Poet!
Watch yourself. Oh, yeah? Well, you're always right. Why don't you watch where you're going? You never seem to... Listen, I'm the best. You're the...
Something about you irritates me very much.
I hate rowing. There they are, smurfing right into the storm. Quickly, my little Smurfs. They don't smurf a chance out there.
2 hours and not a single bite. I refuse to go home without at least one fish. Do you hear, Azrael? A bite! I've got a bite! Oh, this is it, Azrael. This is the big one. Oof. Why, you miserable vile fish! Oh, my! Yeah!
Don't you just love nature in the raw, Peter?
Oh, what do you mean, love? Nature in the raw is a big pan in the stomach.
No, Painter. This is what inspiration is all about. Oh, great lakes, so vast and spacious. Oh, my gracious!
Penelope! Help!
Oh, yay! Whoa! Yay!
You and your crazy ideas, Poet. We were nearly killed.
Look at the bright side, Painter. We're here!
Huh?
And there's not a Smurf in sight.
Ah, oui, magnifique.
Come on, let's look around.
Keep smurfing. We're nearly there.
Poet and Painter will never smurf this storm alive, Papa Smurf!
We'll be lucky if we do, Hefty.
Yahoo!
Just like... Nah, that's impossible.
Smurfs up!
Hey, we're on the island. We made it.
Well, at least we're safe.
Look out below!
Ouch!
Watch where you're falling, clumsy.
Sorry, Brainy.
Maybe Pullin and Painter made it here too, Papa Smurf.
I hope so.
Oh, you about you! Oh, Azrael, make him stop! Stop, you miserable fish! Nice fishy, nice fishy. No! Azrael, you miserable cat! You let my big one get away! Well, what is it this time, Azrael? Oh, well, Azrael, at least we're on dry land. Wait for me, miserable cat.
Oh, Papa Smurf, do you think we'll ever find Painter and Poet?
It's a big island, Smurfette. We'll find them tomorrow.
Yow! Ouch! Catch it, Azrael, catch it! That's our breakfast! Don't let him get away! Gotcha! Well, there went our breakfast.
Up, my little Smurfs. We have to find Poet and Painter.
I hate waking up.
Look at this, Azrael. A ridiculously tiny little boat. Wait, it's a Smurf boat. Azrael, there are Smurfs on this island. Now they'll never escape.
Oh, for some Smurf cakes and Smurfberry jam. For morning reminds me of how hungry I am. Oh, it's no use, Painter. The only inspiration I have is for food.
Me also. All I can think of is the food.
I almost miss the village and the other Smurfs.
Yeah, oui?
But it's much better here.
Ah, oui, oui.
Just the same, I wonder what they're doing right now.
Probably working as usual, cleaning up. Oh, the breakfast dishes.
Yes, and getting ready for lunch. Oh.
Gargamel.
Quickly, Smurf into that crevasse.
Azrael, get Get back here! We have Smurfs to find! Azrael! Move your tail! You're such a nincompoop, Azrael! I told you to hunt Smurfs, not wander off!
Inspiration, where is thy sting? I've got it. Ode to a fried egg.
Oh, you cannot do that, poet. I am creating the portrait of the Fred egg.
Fred egg? Oh, anyway, I thought of it first. Make yours poach.
I refuse. The poached egg make me sick.
Well, your paintings make me sick.
That is so?
Yeah, that is so.
Then I give you the fat lid.
And I give you the fat head.
Well, my little Smurfs, I think our search is over.
You are a goddamn fruitcake.
And you're a...
Boy, paper! Stop this smurfing at once!
Papa Smurf!
Good work, Azrael. Now all we have to do is follow them.
But Papa Smurf, we can't leave. I haven't smurfed my greatest poem yet.
And I, my greatest masterpiece.
And where there's Azrael, there's...
Azrael! Catch them, Azrael, or I'll turn you into a fur ball.
Oh,
I forgot my masterpieces.
and my poems.
Hey! Someone smurfed our boat!
Gargamel!
You called, Papa Smurf? Azrael, we're about to make our catch of the day.
I'm not afraid of you, Gargamel!
Ow, my corn! Oh, 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 oh. You'll pay for this, you miserable Smurfs. Soon, Azrael, we'll be feasting on Smurfs.
We've got to save them, Painter.
Ah oui, but how?
I don't know, but we better think of something fast. Come on.
The end is near, you sniveling Smurfs. It's supper time. Any last words before we eat?
Yes, Mr. Gargamel, I have some last words.
Another one? Well, say what you will, Smurf. And then I'll cook you, too.
Oh, pity poor Gargamel the Great. He won't have any more Smurfs to hate. He had to have them all for dinner. But after today, he's going to get thinner. Sadly, this will be Gargamel's very last treat. For never again will he have Smurfs to eat.
Oh, no. Oh, you're right. Oh, it's true. It's true.
Oh, no, no, that was so good.
You can go, Poet Smurf. I must have one more Smurf to kick around. Otherwise, what kind of future could I have without Smurf?
That was a real Smurf of art, poet.
Oh oui, it was your greatest masterpiece, par excellence. Mwah.
Oh, why, thank you. Thank you.
But we still have one big problem, Papa Smurf. How do we get off this island?
That is a problem.
Azrael, the Smurfs have escaped. Find them!
Smurfs, follow me!
Smurfs! Azrael, after them! They're getting away!
That log! Smurf it into the water, quickly!
This way, Azrael! There they are, Azrael! Get them!
Gargamel, over here.
Oh, it's you! Get him, Azrael! Get them both!
Quickly, quickly!
They went into that cave, Azrael!
Painter, this Mule is your greatest masterpiece ever.
Oh, merci, Paulette. Merci.
Papa Smurf, away!
I can't take this anymore. I hate those Smurfs. Smurfs, I'll get you. To the boat, Azrael. They won't get far.
Papa Smurf, they're gaining on us.
Don't worry, Smurfette.
Help! Help! We're sinking! Help! Oh, get off, you fool! No! Help! Smurfs! I'll get you if it's the last thing I ever do!
How did you do that, Papa Smurf? Or your amazing magic?
No magic, Rainy. I simply smurfed their drain plug.
Ah, ode to a drain plug.
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle, have we got a show for you? Broccoli, celery, gotta be vegetables. Vegetables.
Cauliflower, sweet and sour, half an hour.
Vegetables. There's never a vegetable like vegetables. There's never a vegetable like vegetables. It's time for vegetables.
It's Saturday morning cartoons on MeTV. First up, it's Popeye and Pink Panther's Party.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye and Pink Panther's Party starts now on MeTV.